Welcome to SCI-EASE. In the last video, we discussed about combustion and combustible substances. What are combustible substances? The substances which catch fire easily, they are known as a combustible substance. So here in this video, I am going to discuss the topic, how do we control fire? We say that combustible substances catches fire, but sometimes you must have heard or seen fire breaking in homes, in shops, in buildings, in factories. So the first step to control fire, first step you should call the fire service. You must know the phone number of the fire service. It is 101. You must call them so that they can reach the site immediately. आपने सुना होगा टन 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 करते हुए वो पहुंच जाते हैं. But for the time being, before they come, you can put water or buckets full of sand over it. You must have seen the buckets of sand outside the some buildings or labs, etc. So that when the accident that takes place, you should put that sand or water over the fire. So when the fire brigade, it comes, there is a big nozzle from which the water that is poured on the fire with pressure. So what is the function of water? Why we put water over the fire? The reason is that water that cools the combustible material so that its temperature is brought below its ignition temperature. So this is the function of water, that it will lower the ignition temperature of the combustible material. Here the combustible material, that is the building, that is a fuel, that building is a fuel. It catches fire. So we have to put water over it. And the second role of water is that when we put water, water will change into water vapors. And those water vapors, they will surround the combustible substance and they will cut off the supply of oxygen. Because for burning, you know that oxygen is necessary. So the supply of the air, that is cut off by those water vapors, and the fire that will extinguish. So water vapors, they surround the combustible material, helping in cutting off the supply of air. Okay. So water, that is a very good substance to control fire. But in all cases, when the accident, or you can say when the fire, that is due to some fault in the electrical appliance or due to short circuit, we can't put water, we can't use water there. Because water is good conductor of electricity, the electricity will conduct through water and the fire that will not be extinguished. We are putting water, we may get shock because that water will conduct electricity and that may harm us. So in that case, what we use is the fire extinguishers. You must have seen the fire extinguishers outside every building, outside every lab or school. In schools also, red in color to extinguish fire. What is there in that fire extinguisher? The gas is carbon dioxide that is released to extinguish the fire. So carbon dioxide is a very good extinguisher of fire. It being heavier, it will come down and the supply of the air. Oxygen being lighter, it will be upside, and carbon dioxide has a direct contact with the combustible material, so the fire that will be extinguished. Also, in the case when fire is due to some oil or petrol, diesel, etc., there also we use carbon dioxide, or you can say fire extinguishers, to extinguish the fire. There also we can't use water. Okay? And sometimes chemicals like sodium bicarbonate or potassium bicarbonate, they can be sprayed because they release carbon dioxide gas to extinguish the fire. So, fire that is very dangerous, we can't control it. Immediately call the fire services. They will help you to control the fire. So with this, a very important topic related to our day-to-day life, that is finished. That is how do we control fire. That is finished. I will come in the next video and take up the topic types of combustion. That is very important from examination point of view. In the first video, I've told you different types. I will discuss in detail in the next video. Till then, thank you very much.